Hey Cobra Kai fans, today we'll be talking about Hawk's arc throughout the seasons. What can we expect from him in the Sekai Takai, so make sure you watch until the end. So now let's go all the way back to season 1. We see Eli, who is a shy, nerdy kid who barely has any friends. He gets bullied a lot because of his cleft lip. When Miguel, one of his best friends, beats Kyler, his bully, in a fight, he decides to join Cobra Kai. He does, but Johnny makes fun of him and tells him to get rid of the cleft lip. And so he does. He returns to Cobra Kai, only to have a mohawk and confidence which he never had in the past. And Hawk was born Hawk, continues to train under Johnny, and becomes one of the best fighters alongside Miguel. The All Valley comes around, and he makes it to the semifinals where he faces Robbie. He injures his shoulder because he made fun of him and gets disqualified, but he doesn't mind that as his best friend Miguel wins the All Valley. Moving on to Season 2, Hawk keeps training hard, but this time we see him going down a much darker path, being influenced by Sensei Kreese. By the end of the season, Hawk is almost unrecognizable. Who would have thought a shy, nerdy kid would go on to terrorize his best friend? In Season 3, we see Hawk questioning himself within, asking himself, am I doing the right thing? He breaks his binary brother's arm, which was a tough moment, and this is where he starts questioning himself, telling himself this isn't right. However, in the season's finale, Hawk takes a turn for the good. He sees Dimitri being bullied by one of the Cobra Kais, and he finally decides to change sides. Hawk apologizes to Dimitri, and Dimitri accepts. But this is only the beginning of his journey to make amends with everyone. In Season 4, Hawk is given a chance to start fresh with Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fong joining forces to take down Cobra Kai. At Miyagi-Do, he learns defense and balance. But when Cobra Kai students cut off his mohawk, he's at an all-time low and doesn't have any plans on joining the All Valley tournament, and tells Dimitri he's done with karate. Dimitri still somehow convinces him to join Miyagi-Do. Hawk is not having the best time at the All Valley, but still somehow makes it to the quarterfinals where he faces Kyler. Moon kisses Hawk, which gives him a lot of confidence, and he figures that the mohawk doesn't define him. He completely dominates Kyler and wins the fight in a shocking turn of events. Hawk makes it to the finals where he faces Robbie. It's difficult at first, but Hawk manages to pull it off, winning the All Valley as the new champion. Now the fall. Despite proving himself back in Season 4, Hawk loses to Kenny, who is a much less experienced fighter. Yes, you may say Silver bought the ref and a lot of things that were against him in the fight, but don't forget Silver also bought the ref for Hawk and Robbie's matchup in Season 4. And this is what frustrates me as a Hawk fan. It's just poor writing. How can you make a guy who just won the All Valley lose to an inexperienced fighter like Kenny? Hawk didn't have much a role in Season 5, where he was pretty much completely sidelined. It's almost like the makers forgot what to do with Hawk, and it's disappointing. Now coming to Season 6, Part 1, Hawk continues this trend as he wasn't even in the Sekai Takai. Starting 6, Tori didn't want to compete, that's why they chose Hawk to fight. Can you imagine Hawk losing to Dimitri, losing to Devin again? It's like the makers don't know how to treat an All Valley champion. Now coming on to Season 6, Part 2. According to leaks, Hawk will shine in the Sekai Takai, winning the skills division and keeping Miyagi-Do in the fight, but I'm not convinced. By these leaks, the reason being what we saw in the trailer. Hawk is seen thrice fighting an opponent, 2 of which he gets brutally crushed. I don't know why I feel like Kenny will replace Hawk. Cause notice how in the trailer when Kenny is in frame we don't see Hawk. And yes, you may say Devin, but I'm not all that convinced. Anyway, hope it goes well for him where the makers finally end Hawk's losing streak and he actually wins something. Anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Do let me know any theories you guys have about Part 2. And do let me know who is your favorite character. See you all in the next one.